Hey guys, it's Andres here. So in case you're a Nintendo fan who's living under a rock right now, E3 is currently going on and Nintendo had their presentation yesterday where they finally revealed Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It is here guys, Smash 5/Smash Switch is here. The day people have been waiting for has finally come and it is time to set our guesses and our theories aside because now we've finally got the real thing. So in case you did miss anything, I'm going to briefly cover some of the presentation's biggest surprises as well as some of the biggest poops. And by poops, I mean the Smash 5 hopes and beliefs that everybody ended up being wrong about. So here we go. Yeah, so I think the biggest surprise is that literally everybody is coming back. Every single character from any Smash Bros is now back. Sakurai did say in the presentation that one of their biggest focuses was bringing back all the characters. He did say he hopes we're not expecting too many newcomers because of this. I'm sure many of us are still going to be hoping for them, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of DLC in the future, so we'll see what happens. So the great debate before the game was revealed was, is it going to be a new game, Smash 5, or is it going to be a port of Smash 4? And it turns out, anyone who thought it was a port, kind of including me, I did end up thinking it was just going to be a port, but it's not. It turns out it's a brand new game. I mean, they didn't just add in a couple new characters, they updated a ton of people's looks, the graphics look really nice, they brought back so many stages, new music, a new title, obviously. Not everything about this game has been revealed yet, of course, but I'm super excited to see what else there is to come. Yeah, I don't think many of us were expecting to see Ridley in this game. People have wanted him for so long, people have wanted Metroid representation for so long, and Ridley was the biggest character, literally, and figuratively, but he was the biggest character fans wanted to see from Metroid be added, but nobody thought it was going to happen because the fact that he's just so big just didn't fit well with the game. But nevertheless, here he is. He's literally the only brand new character aside from Inkling, and I don't think many of us were expecting that. I am sorry, Waluigi fans, but it looks like he has been left out once again. Not sure why they decided not to go with him. I mean, they could always add him later on, but he is shown as an assist trophy in the game's footage, so I don't think it's likely. It really is too bad. He could have been a very unique character, but again, you never know what'll happen. But I really did think he was a big contender for a newcomer, so I was wrong. Daisy, on the other hand, is in the game. I did not think Daisy would get in over Waluigi. I don't think many people did. I know a lot of people did want her, so I'm sure many fans are super happy. She is pretty much just a clone of Peach, but she is in the game, no longer just a Peach skin, which is super awesome. No King K. Rool, no Shovel Knight, no Captain Toad, no Rex and Pyra. There were a lot of characters people were expecting to be in this game that are not here. There just aren't very many newcomers at all. Not yet, at least. Of course, I'm sure there will be DLC in the future, and I'm sure there will be more reveals of newcomers that are going to be in this game before the game even releases. But I think many people were first of all surprised at the fact that everybody is coming back, but also surprised at the fact that there is such a huge lack of newcomers. There were a good number of new character designs. I was hoping for a Breath of the Wild Zelda, but I think we got a Link to the Past Zelda. I hope I'm not wrong on that, but initially I was a little disappointed, but then I was like, it's actually pretty cool that with each of their Zelda characters, they're representing a different game. We have Breath of the Wild, we have Ganondorf this time around from Ocarina of Time, then Zelda from Link to the Past. And then aside from them, we also have Game & Watch. All of his moves have new designs that represent his game better. We have the female Pikachu. They did a lot more character redesigns than I was expecting, which I'm actually really happy about. As I mentioned before, one of the big focuses on this game was bringing back every single person, so nobody was taken out. Everybody was speculating who they would cut. They always have to cut a handful of people, make room for newcomers, take out the people who just aren't working, but here they brought everybody back, which is awesome, so nobody can complain now, everybody's here. But I wonder if the game is going to feel too cluttered? Will the end product feel like too much of a rushed game because there's just so much in it? I think Sakurai takes very good care of these games, so I'm not really worried, but I guess we'll wait and see. Another big surprise were how many Final Smash makeovers there were. It seems not only did they swap a lot of characters' Final Smashes out with new ones, but they also changed the aesthetic for a lot of them, and I think they took out most of the player control for many of them. Not completely, but it's all of them look very balanced now. They're all very devastating and massive and cool, really cool to look at, but all pretty much do the same thing, which I think wasn't a bad idea. Now, don't get me wrong, I know there were a ton of awesome updates for a lot of characters like Link and Ganondorf, for example, but what I mean by this is that a lot of people guessed there would be even more, especially for characters like Mario, who could now pull so many moves from his Odyssey game, and then Luigi, who they could have incorporated more of Luigi's Mansion stuff, which I guess they missed that chance again. Toad is still there for Peach, which is different, but it still kind of feels out of place. But again, not really complaining. Yeah, it seems this game is going to feel a little different from Smash 4. I really liked the mechanics and gameplay of Smash 4. I thought they perfected it. And now here they've added air dodging, which I think actually looks pretty cool. They've added smash attacks that can cancel dashing. They've changed roll dodging so that spamming it over and over won't work for you as well. I think a lot of these ideas are really good ideas, and I'm really excited to try them out. Again, we don't know everything about this game yet, so there could be a story mode they're not revealing yet, but a story mode is something I think a lot of people really wanted, and they have not mentioned anything yet. I think the fact that the focus was on including so many characters and so much from the previous games, I wonder if there will be a story mode at all. I don't know if they had a lot of time to do what they did with Subspace and Mystery, but again, we don't know for sure, but in my opinion, I do think it's doubtful. We'll see. In Smash 4, they brought Omega versions of every stage, and then in this game, they brought Omega and Battlefield versions of every stage, which I think is super cool because I love playing on just the classic stages most of the time when I'm playing, and I just think this was a great idea to change it up a little bit, but to still keep it stoic and easy to play on and very controlled and blah-biddy-blah-biddy-blah. So yeah, I think I've covered the biggest surprises and the biggest poops about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from the presentation yesterday. I do think this game is going to be awesome. The fact that Sakurai organized this in such a short time and brought everyone back pretty much for fans' sake is really, really cool. They do still have time to perfect it, and I think it looks great from what we're seeing so far. There's still a lot to wonder about, still a lot to speculate about. I'm sure a lot of people who had a lot of these hopes are a little bit disappointed in some areas, but overall, I think what they're doing with this game was really smart and just really awesome. Thanks for listening in, guys. Be sure to subscribe to Erickson Gaming if you haven't already for more news on E3 and for so much more in the future on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I will talk to you later.